It must probably been like worth the peanut butter.
No, what the? Hell no.
She's like, hello? Who's this? Who are you looking for?
I work so hard and then you come home and then you forget to leave the attitude at the door, but sometimes it like,
You guys played a role in something with a bigger picture, right? That's the main goal, right?
Stop, bro! Stop! Thinking about it. Stop! Like, you gotta stop! You gotta stop!
All right. We back, baby.
We back, baby. Here we go.
Yo,
Here
what's
we go.
up, P?
What's up?
Yo, it's me, O, and we got my boy on the beats. P does. You know what I mean? We were back, baby. Hey, the role players. What's good? Episode 11.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We dressed up. We're here. We're ready. We're for the holiday season. We got freaking explain
Bow
your,
wow wow.
costume right now.
Yo, you explain my costume. What's good?
This guy, he looked like he just stepped out of L.A. Swap meet right now. He just finished eating a ghetto dog right now.
Hey,
in the city of
happy Halloween
Compton.
to everybody out there, everybody that's watching. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in once again, episode 11. But yeah, we had to do it one time for the Halloween holiday.
We dads, so you know what I'm saying. We want to dress up and support.
We
dads.
I mean? That's why we're dressing up.
Grown ass men.
We're just dressed. No, what the fuck that? You don't about to be ashamed to dress up on Halloween. Just make it fun. Be fucking.
I'm just saying. I was just laughing at that.
It's cool. You don't have to explain that we're dads. We just like to do it. Hey, Snoop Deal Double Jizzle in the hizzle with my boy P Dizzle. You know what I mean?
Fresh. I like it.
You know what I mean?
It's dope.
And then the Skeletor over here.
Yes, sir.
If y'all don't know who Skeletor is, from fucking
He-Man.
Is it from He-Man?
Yeah, it's from He-Man.
Oh no, who's the one from Killer Instinct?
Shit, I don't remember.
Combo Breaker.
I forgot that game. It was on Nintendo 64 though. I remember.
Yeah. No, that was that too. It was on there too. They have it now also, but also they have they had it on Super Nintendo. It was a black cartridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with fucking you remember that game? We lost that shit.
I remember that game.
And then they had like fucking my favorite was Cinder.
Yeah.
And he used to do like a little
like a fireball.
He used to turn into like a spit, like somebody spit hocked a loogie.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then there's another one. It was like Glacier or something. I remember that game a lot because that was one of my favorite fighting games. I didn't really like know how to use the buttons in like Street Fighter and all that, but Killer Instinct was one of my favorites. Sure. They had a skeleton one where he had like a sword and a shield.
Yeah.
And then they had another one. It was like a Glacier. It looked like Cinder, but it was like the ice guy. And then there's one that was like a wolf.
Yeah.
And then
I remember.
like a boxer. And then
I mean, it was a cool game, but they didn't keep going with it. So you know what I mean. The regular OG like fighting games like those style.
Yeah.
It's still like you know what I mean, like the Street Fighter, the Mortal Kombats. I think they Nintendo just tried to come with a fighting game basically.
Yeah.
That's why they try to they made their own like set of characters for like that combat like one-on-one type fighting.
What was your favorite was it fighting game then growing up? Because there's a lot, right?
Yeah, there's a lot. Probably Tekken or
Tekken
or Street Fighter. Obviously Street Fighter.
Street Fighter,
Street Fighter versus Marvel Capcom. That one was.
Oh yeah, I didn't know about that until like later on when like Sega, because it was like it's the Sega thing, right?
Yeah.
So we had Sega Dreamcast. Ooh,
Yeah,
that
that
was a
was
hard
tight.
one. I love that one,
Yeah,
dude.
that's dope.
So Sega Dreamcast. They also had like what was another fighting game? It was just on my mind. Mortal Kombat. That's a classic.
That is classic.
That
Still
was
play
on
it.
Nintendo. No. That was on
Everything.
like Sega Genesis.
I think
More.
every gaming console had that.
Yeah.
Same like Street Fighter. I think it was on PS and it was on like Xbox or Nintendo.
What did we have mostly? Like, what did we grow up playing?
Super Nintendo and then Xbox.
Super Nintendo and Xbox. Yeah, and the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 was one of my favorites. I think we got that for Christmas, huh?
Yeah.
We had to share it.
Yeah.
We had to share everything.
It
It was probably gifted to you, but they're like, oh, okay, I think it's
some
your gift too.
Some in that form. Definitely had to share it, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. I bought I think the first ever game I bought for Nintendo 64 was was it WWF versus NWO? Ooh, that shit, my favorite fucking game. I used to go in on that shit on N64, and then I bought the other one is like No Mercy, and then there's other wrestling games. I was hella into those fucking games, dude.
Yeah,
That shit
definitely.
was-
Hell yeah, me
those are
too.
fucking dope.
Hours on deck.
Hell yeah!
If you can log in all those hours, bro. Gaming hours, shit, dude.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be crazy. How many log in all your gaming hours ever? Like before, there was online where you can track it. Now it's like
You could still.
No,
they
but-
track your time.
no, before online. Before you can.
Oh,
look
if they
at-
did it before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because those consoles, you weren't online yet. So,
Yeah.
But then the hours you spend on those consoles before it was online, they can track all that shit.
Yeah, I
It's
spent a
crazy.
lot of time,
fucking-
especially I know one that I spent a lot of fucking time, like definitely like, and I got the book for it.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark
Wow.
on Nintendo 64. I had
Those
the
are
little
pretty-
what do you call those? The thick book that it's called something. There's a name for it. A fucking like a
forgot.
guide or something. Gamer's guide or something like that.
Yeah.
And then like it'll tell you like tips on how to like beat stages and then like the whole game, right? And then I remember me and my friend used to always try to fucking beat that shit, and I never got to beat it. I love that fucking game.
Yeah.
I had to do like Area 51 and shit.
Yeah,
It was like
that's dope.
after the fucking GoldenEye era,
Yeah.
and then it was that Perfect Dark, and then we moved to Dreamcast, and then I think they did online with that, huh?
Yeah, that's when they started that. I think in Dreamcast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's when I think that's when like they cracked the code and it's like now it's like $1 million.
Did we try to do that? It was Dreamcast and it was free?
I think you had to have an account and it was dial up still too back then.
Oh yeah.
So it was hard to
dude.
even try to battle somebody if you didn't have the right like, you know what I mean? If your modem wasn't fast enough,
Yeah.
you can't play nobody because then you disconnect all the time.
Yeah. So I think what will we play on there? 2K, that's the one you could battle in?
What's the other? Was it Game Day or no? It was NFL 2K.
And it had NFL 2K because we didn't have Madden because we were never like PlayStation.
Yeah,
We never had a PlayStation.
Yeah.
And then I used to always hate on it because man, we over here on the Dreamcast side. You know what I mean? And then we turned into Xbox. So all y'all, you know what I mean? Dreamcast, Xbox people, you on our side. You feel me?
Yeah.
They always have that little
Oh yeah,
PS4 versus
versus
Xbox and shit.
Yeah,
But PS4 been around for a long time,
for sure.
so you can't really hate on them.
Oh yeah.
But I think Halo is the first one that ever like started all the online gaming.
For sure.
Yeah, dude. The Xbox Live and shit.
Damn, gaming is crazy. I haven't gamed in a minute, but
Yeah.
when I was, man, that shit, I would lose sleep over that shit too, dude.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Well,
man.
what do you think is your favorite game of all time?
Tony Hawk was one I lost I logged in a lot of hours.
Ooh.
Tony Hawk for sure, and then
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
yeah,
The
and then-
first one.
Yeah, probably, and then probably GoldenEye, the first person shooter, the first style,
Hell
first person
yeah.
shooter, GoldenEye. and Tony Hawk probably.
Tony Hawk's is
Yeah.
my shit. Cause
Because I was hella into skating back then, like super like
yeah.
watching like the skate videos and all that stuff, and like borrowing like my boys. He had the tapes like, and it was like DVD. First it was VHS, and then went to DVDs, and then before it was YouTube and shit. And I'll just watch that shit. And I was like,
Before
man.
it was YouTube.
Yeah, because
Before YouTube.
before YouTube, you can watch.
Oh,
they
I was like before it was YouTube, and then
no, before like looking up like skaters. They have magazines, so then like,
it
of
would be
like Tony
magazines.
Hawk and shit.
It would be tapes and shit.
Yeah,
That's what, like in the Tony Hawk, the first one is like you have to find the tapes.
Yeah,
in
the
each
golden tape.
stage.
The golden
Yeah.
tape.
Not the golden tape. It was just I did they have a golden tape?
Something. Like,
Nah, it was just like find each like 4 tapes in this stage and find like 3 tapes in this stage.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then you had to fucking like one was like hella high and it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in hidden spots and shit.
Yeah,
And then you had to hit your like fucking how many like specialty
for sure,
kicks.
For sure.
Yeah, so that was one of my favorites. I always remember, because my friend, one of my best friends growing up, he had it on the PlayStation. I was like, "Fuck, this Tony Hawk is dope as fuck, dude!" And I finally got it on the N64 with the blue. It was a blue cartridge. I hella remember that shit. That was my favorite game.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, blow that thing.
You gotta
Get
blow
the
it.
dust out.
Get the dust. But was it really even doing anything?
It never did anything.
I'll put this down right here.
It didn't really even do anything, huh? Fucking.
It never really did anything.
And then I remember you had to use the right. It's like a right D-pad, right? Because it was the yellow buttons though,
Yeah.
and you had to use those
That was
to
a
do
weird
the
controller.
tricks and
That was
stuff.
a weird ass controller.
Those are tight controllers.
Oh, Mario Kart 2. That's a classic one.
Oh
right there.
yeah, Mario Kart 64.
Yeah. That's definitely.
Yeah, that
Definitely
one,
that.
and then remember we used to switch the controller faces so they
Oh,
would be
yeah.
interchanged and
No.
it would be different colors. Those would be
The
sick.
one that would be hella funny is like, so if the controller, like you wanted another controller, and it was more expensive like to get the original version, so you get the cheap controller, and that would always be the whack controller that the second
I
player,
know.
the second player used to get.
It'd be like the lightest controller, like it's hella light,
The cord is like
What is
hella
it?
short. You gotta go for you gotta be closer to the console.
and it breaks because
Because that was their hustle. So like they give you one controller, so you have to
Yeah.
buy the other controller.
it was like called Game Freak or something.
Yeah, the brand wasn't even like Nintendo or something. It was an off-brand,
It was called Game Freak or
something
some
like
shit
that,
like that.
some off-brand name.
Oh shit!
And then that person would always have the weak controller, and it'd be like, "Yeah, you get this controller," and the buttons would be all sticky and shit all the time. Like whoever you face, like,
Oh
it'd be like,
yeah,
bruh. And then whoever's console you're playing, it'd be like, that guy is always winning, and then you're like, bruh, dude, this controller sucks. Let me get down. He's like, nah, if you gotta beat me first.
I know. It was like next.
Yeah,
We
you
got
gotta-
next.
You gotta beat me first. If you beat me, then you can get this controller.
Or like whenever like we would be done playing something else and we'd be like, all right, we're gonna decide to play video games, and then right when that's established that we're gonna play video games, what do you say first? First, second.
Spell it out and shit.
Yeah, because you get first, you get the first controller or second, and then whoever doesn't say it has to wait for next. But we used to like have 4, huh?
Yeah.
I think we had all the controllers
Yep.
because I think people used to go to our house mostly, and then we used to
Yep,
battle
yep.
hard. Yeah,
That's crazy,
dude.
dude.
I love video games.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
see
fun. That was
myself-
fun. That was fun back then.
I still play it now. I still play PUBG. It's hard for me to do like the my player now. You have to
Which
spend a lot of hours on that shit.
Which one?
The 2K my player.
Oh yeah, the newest one came out, huh?
Yeah, man, it's hard to. And then if you don't level up your player all the way, then it's like
It goes down. Does the rating go
no.
down?
Then you're already behind because everybody leveled up their stuff.
Oh, like if you got it at this like people that you've been playing with,
Yeah,
then they're already like, oh, I'm already at like 99 rating or 90 something like that.
yeah.
So then like you can't if you're still like at 80, then they're waiting for you. Like you're like the you're sandbagging the team and shit basically. Huh?
Yeah, nobody wants to play with you if you go to the park and try to fucking do good. Like you try to level up your player, but nobody wants to play with you in the park. That's how it is. You have to have a team, and then even your team is
You
kind of
get
like,
last pick.
man, I
You
don't
get
even
picked
want to play.
last.
They'll take their lunch early. Like, I'm gonna go eat right now. Damn, dude, you just gotta play your career. Shit.
They put their online thing offline so they don't. They see you pop up. They're like, oh, dude.
I don't want to play with that guy. That's me. That's why I'm like, I want to play 2K, but it's like, man, it's no use. Because the last one that happened to me, and it was like, I don't put enough time in this to be good. Because
Yeah,
everybody, if you play
yeah.
people at the rec or whatever,
Yeah.
then they're just fucking dunking on you. They're too fast. Like
Yeah,
you need to
yeah,
get all
yeah.
these badges
Yeah.
and grind and all that.
For us, too
It's
much.
like, I'll just play like a shooting game.
Yeah, I got no time for that.
I play like an hour and a half, 2 or 3 games at a time, and then I'm like,
Shit,
yeah.
I'm trying to boost up Delilah's real life rating right now.
Delilah's daughter is playing basketball
Yeah, my
now.
daughter's playing basketball, so I'm just trying to get her rating up. But
Yeah.
it's cool though. She loves it. She's being more curious and stuff
Yeah.
now, so that like makes me happy. Because before she's like, "Do I have to do this?" But now she's like, "Oh, I wonder how you can like do like left hand like layup now." She's asking like
Yeah.
questions like that. And I was like, "You gotta make your left hand stronger."
What
you
you
know?
should do like for sure. She's loving the game. Make sure her fundamentals down pat. So like dribbling low
Yeah.
a lot,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
making sure like she has a real handle for the ball,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
for sure,
everything
for
else
sure.
will come naturally because
Oh yeah, definitely.
it just happens like that. And then like even catching the ball a little bit harder than
Yeah,
what
yeah.
she's used to. Like just doing that and then dribbling low is gonna get her like, and then in the stance, in the
Yeah, it's
dribbling
crazy.
stance,
It's
and
crazy.
then
like,
everything else will follow. So
yeah,
that's gonna
just
be
her,
fun.
her, just her how her mind is thinking, like her just being curious about certain things. Like her questions are more detailed now than they were before. Before it was just like, what time is practice gonna end? But now it's like, but now it's like, she's like, oh yeah, you know that one part on the free throw where it's on the corner, blah blah blah. Like little things like that. Which is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
elbow basically. I was like, "Here's the elbow."
That's really good because
Yeah.
like say like for people as a person that I hate school and all that. So like if I want to learn something, then it's like if you want to learn something, you're gonna learn it, right?
sure.
Because you're very interested in it.
Hell
So
yeah.
if those little questions like that, she's actually trying to learn. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like
definitely.
like if I'm in class and you're talking about some shit I'm really just disinterested in,
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? And then
Don't
like
at all.
you know I'm just gonna and I'm not gonna learn it. But then like if there's something that you're really interested in, you're really gonna learn that shit. So
For sure.
that's she's doing good. At least the first part of it doing it is learning is doing it.
Getting out there on the
Yeah,
court.
getting out there.
Yeah,
So
getting your court
that's
time.
cool to hear.
Hell yeah. I'm hyped about it. So she's being on her. She had her first season. They lost in the playoffs, and now she's doing like some workshops right now.
Yeah.
And then her next season in her school, her main school, she's gonna start again, which is gonna be the all girls team.
Yeah.
So she's hyped about. That's what we've kind of been planning for, like to get like to be ready to play in that
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
league.
man.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's good.
Keep it
though,
going.
You know?
Keep it going.
Keep
Yep.
them active.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's
Keep-
cool. That's
keeping your
cool.
kids
I can't
active.
wait. I can't wait until.
Me too. I
my
can't wait till the
kids are-
boys. I can't wait till the boys.
Oh yeah, the
are gonna-
boys.
when they get to that
even,
age.
even Miko, but
Even Miko too.
if they don't, then whatever. But we like, I think they have to be around it because usually like when they really like it, they have to be around it, right?
For
like
sure.
we were around it, so we loved it, and then we
For
had a
sure.
basketball court in the backyard, so we ended up shooting and we started
Yeah.
loving it, and then my dad would, put it on every so often to watch the game. So okay, we're watching too, and then
Yeah, for sure.
you know what I mean. So yeah, loving it and then learning it after. I didn't really learn the fundamentals and all the like all the niches of the game and the what do you call it? Not the niche, the whatever, but like there's a word for it. Fuck. But like everything about the game, like these little things about the game, I learned when I was out of high school and was just like really studying. Like Jim Barnett is a really good teacher of the game.
Yeah.
Like from the Warriors broadcast. He's on the radio now, but he used to be on the Warriors television broadcast. He's a really good teacher, like during the game. Like, so I listened to him a lot, and then just wanting to, just being a basketball freak, and then fucking ball is life. You know what I mean? So that's what I really learned from, and just wanted to like perfect my craft, and then also schooling people on the court. That makes you feel good too. when you look back and you just think at night after a day of hooping, you're like, ooh, I did that one fucking move. That shit was hard. That one fucking pass. Ooh,
Getting buckets.
Schooled them, bro. You know what I mean? Buckets. That's why they don't call me Bucket O Wings for nothing.
Ooh. I like that.
Bucket
Nice.
O Wings. Yeah. Anyways, hey, welcome back to the Role Players podcast. We're back with a new set, new episodes. It's about a bit. It's I'm rewinding right now. It's been about like 2.5, almost 3 months now.
Yeah, it's been about 2 months since we recorded. Our last one was in August, and that was right before Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, couple weeks though, right? Before that.
No, that was like the week before Labor Day weekend. It was a Sunday before Labor Day. We recorded early. We had like an early session.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It
then
was like
we got
it was an early morning session, and then I'm not gonna talk about last season. I'm just gonna talk about the prep before we dropped everything.
Yeah.
It felt prepping this show with 10 episodes.
Oh, wait. Let's do this. Welcome
Oh.
back.
Man,
We're back, baby.
go ahead, pop it.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
That's hella late.
Let's do another one because we forgot.
This guy, we forgot.
2,
what it
3. Let's go!
smelled like gunpowder. Thanks for cutting me off, but
I mean, we gotta do
no,
it.
yeah, but what I was to say is that prepping the 10 episodes, it felt like a freaking term paper, bro, because I was like making sure every detail of like how the audio is gonna get put on was like to a T, like really good. You know what I mean? Whatever needs to get cut, it was cut.
Yeah.
And whatever needs to be like, you know what I'm saying? Slapping the intro, the outro for all of those episodes, and then listening just a little bit of it just before I publish everything. It felt like an assignment, bro, and I don't want to do that again, dude.
Yeah, it was kind of tough that we had to do 10 of those and put it out together, because it was like every time that we recorded, we didn't edit it right away and put it together right away. So it was all just like stockpiled into like our computers.
Bruh.
And then when it came to like, okay, we have a set date that we need to drop this by, we're like scrambling and doing all this, like, okay, let's put them all together, and then we had to re-listen to it, re-edit and look at all the episodes, which kind of sucks because like we're watching another episode for like another hour,
Yeah, just making
which
sure.
you don't want to, you know what I
Nah.
mean? So that was a lot.
I guess because in the beginning we didn't know what we were trying to do, or trying to like what we were trying to figure out.
Yeah.
So we just kind of kept recording. It's kind of like you're
Yeah.
kind of you're making like albums, but you're not putting them out, and then you look at the freaking, like the hard drive, and you're like, oh damn, there's hella songs here. You know what I mean? I guess
Yeah.
that's how like like Dr. Dre or something like that. He just
Yeah.
keeps making, and he forgets to like stop and take
Yeah.
a moment. Like, you know what? Let's button this up a little bit better.
But you know what? Because at first we were like, let's just record and then see what we get out of it. So because we just started like, let's just do it, right? And then we're not even thinking of like dropping it because we needed practice.
Yeah.
And then after a couple of weeks or so, we're like, let's fucking just drop it. Why not?
Yeah, why not? That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
Just
because
why
some of our
not?
stuff is like cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
And some of it is
it's
not,
up,
but
and
it
it's
was
up
like,
to whoever the person.
yeah, so it's out there, and we're just like, whatever, it gets a reaction or whatever, but we're just starting, so usually nobody really listens to the first ever
Yeah,
podcast
nah,
ever, so
nobody ever.
or any all 10 of them. So
Nobody listened to him.
shout out to everybody that watched it. Cuddy Cat, Cousin Cat, Kathy, Kathy Lynn.
Everybody.
Shout out to you.
Everybody.
Commented on all our videos, liked all our posts and all that. And shout out to everybody else that watched and took their times out of their days to watch it. You know what I mean?
If you spend time on us, then thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man,
it.
it meant a lot. We got a lot of texts too, like
sure,
just saying,
for sure.
hey, keep doing your thing and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, all that.
So thank you, y'all. So we appreciate that. Role Players Podcast. We're gonna keep going. You know what I mean? We got a new setup. I hope you guys like it.
Hell yeah.
Right?
And on top of that, the people that did was giving us a lot of feedback. Some of them were like, "Can I be on the show?" And I got shocked. I was like, "For real?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Then we had to So we got some guests coming. So just stay tuned for that. There's gonna be a lot, people were asking. So I'm like, shit. I guess we're doing something right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it'll be fun. We're gonna start with people that we know that we're gonna have good conversations with, and it's gonna have fun. So, that'll be fun when we get to that.
Yeah.
We have a new space here, and it looks good. We put in some work on these things right here.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I think it looks good. We're gonna add some stuff right here. So.
Yeah, definitely. Fun. Yeah, we're in a whole new studio right here, bro. This is gonna be headquarters, Role Players headquarters right here.
Yeah, Role Players headquarters. I like that. What I'm saying? I like that.
So yeah, man, we over here. We just trying to do the damn thing.
Yeah, man. So thank you guys for listening, watching, and then liking our posts and all that. So we made it. If you made it this far, we're gonna do a little scavenger hunt. All right. So my bro put in the time and effort and a couple dollars to put some stuff together. If you guys are listening right now, at this moment in time, comment the password or the code word that you're gonna hear right now, and the first how many P?
Well, I don't know. However, I mean,
pick a number.
5.
5 people. First 5 people are gonna get like a 6-pack of stickers from the boys. Look at that. We got P made some stickers, so we'll send you guys some. So code word fucking what?
I don't know.
Snoop D-O double jizzle. All right.
Yeah, we'll
comment Snoop D-O double jizzle, and you gotta comment it like that.
For sure,
Snoop D-O double jizzle. All right. So first 5 people, if you guys comment and rate and like the video and the fucking the audio on iTunes or wherever you guys are listening and streaming on, rate it. Send us a review. Send a picture of the review and all that. Maybe you get some extra stickers and send it to our DM on the IG. All right. So do that. You guys will get some stickers. And we're gonna keep going because we.
Oh yeah, definitely. We got more merch coming also too, and then yeah, man, just stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of stuff coming in.
Yeah.
Within the next couple weeks, so you know what I mean. This is the first start of that, and then I know it'll certainly we're gonna care package a whole bunch of stuff. So with all that, you know what I mean.
Yeah. So we'll do the stickers first because that's what we got, and then for our loyal listeners right now. So, first 5, all right? Snoop D-O double jizzle and the hizzle for shizzle.
Oh, damn. That's crazy.
You know what I mean? But you don't like it?
No, that's crazy.
Why is it crazy? That's crazy. That's what we were talking about. We were texting. It was like, we got to try to, segue a conversation instead of saying, that's crazy.
That's
for
crazy.
sure.
For sure.
Yeah, we got to get away from that. We got to keep going.
Let's see what's up.
All right. You got something you want to talk about?
Go ahead. Do your thing first.
Okay. Well, I got first I gotta bust a flow. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. P is at your door.
Hey.
Ready to make an entrance. So back on up, cause we about to
Rip shit up.
Give me the microphone first so I could bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together so
Not
you
when we in trouble,
ain't nothing but a G thing.
baby.
Two loped out dudes cause we
Crazy.
death row is the paper that
Pays me.
unfadable. So please don't try to.
Fade us.
Let's go.
Damn, Snoop Dogg a double
Wow,
G.
wow, wow.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Doggy Dog. Is that Snoop Dogg with the weights? Dang, hella good, dude.
Damn, where's that from?
There was some guy on YouTube before I used to say that shit.
It was either gonna be Snoop Dogg or I thought of it today too. It had to be somebody with long hair. What's his name from Don't Be a Menace? Marlon Wayans and Don't Be a Menace. What's his name in there? I was gonna do the one right here, and he has hella shit hanging from his fucking hair. That was gonna be funny.
Yeah, that was the name Ashtray or something like that.
Ashtray. Oh no, I think that's
Loke Dog.
Loke Dog.
Loke Dog.
All right. Did you see it? Kanye West, dude. That guy.
I didn't
fucking
follow
wild,
too much, but
bro.
I heard that Adidas supposedly supposed to drop him or
So
something. I don't
they
know
did
everything
drop
though,
him.
so I can't really.
Yeah. So, like, he's been going on a run this month. Like, he wore the White Lives Matter thing. He went on Drink Champs podcast, and he said shit about like I could be an anti-Semite, which meaning like you're putting Jews down and like some races down, and like, you know, saying that it's like a racial thing, and he's like, oh, I could do all that, and Adidas or Gap or Balenciaga is not gonna drop me. And then like a week later, and then Drink Champs took that whole thing down.
Damn, and they
They took
said-
down the whole episode.
Yeah, I seen that. I was trying to look for it because I didn't know what everybody's talking about. Like, I don't want to like go into something I don't really know because I didn't watch all of the
Yeah.
videos.
So I
But
did
then they
a-
took it down. And I was trying to look for it, and they took it down.
well, it's on YouTube still. Some people put it up on YouTube, and then so I was listening to some of it, and all right, let me backtrack.
Go ahead,
So
dude.
Adidas and Gap and Balenciaga, they all dropped Kanye, right, from their thing. So, and Chase took him out the bank. So, cause he's saying all this racial stuff, and he's wilding right now. So I was.
What do you
and
mean by wilding?
like he's just like saying all this stuff, and he's being like out there talking about like, oh, these Jewish people, you know what I mean, we got to get away from these Jewish people, they're running the media and all that. This is what I'm saying, you know what I mean, so Adidas dropped him, which cost him, his net worth was 1.5 billion. Since Adidas dropped him, he's now worth like 400 million, his net worth. So that was like, you know, a lot. That was like shit, almost $1 billion that he lost from dropping that. And then Jaylen Brown and who's the other guy? Hopped off of Donda Sports.
Wow.
So
I didn't know
they're
there was
like-
a Donda Sports.
Yeah, so they have like you know how they had Rock Sports, Jay-Z's
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So damn, who was the other guy? I think it's Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald, he was like, I'm against everything that he's saying. You know, I don't condone hate, and I
Yeah.
don't, agree with anything that he's going for, because
Right.
he had all that White Lives Matter, and he was saying, and Kanye was saying on the Drink Champs, he was like, oh yeah, George Floyd only died because he was on fentanyl, and you see Derek Chauvin's knee wasn't even on his neck, and all that, and it was like, what the fuck, this guy's doing
The guy that got choked out in
Minnesota
when they started
the Black Lives.
the Black Lives
Well,
Matter.
that Black Lives Matter has been since before.
When they started all the walks on, like, it was like.
But that was
George
in-
Floyd, right?
Yeah, George Floyd.
George
so,
Floyd.
yeah, so that was happening. So he said that, and then so everybody's like, what the fuck, this guy, dude, like. So it sounds like he wants to get away, and he has this much money, and that like sometimes he sounds kind of smart, but he's he's trying to say like we don't need all these people to create our own way in the world, because like all the big companies and all that, he's saying that, you know, the Jewish or whoever white people are running that. So what he's saying, he's like, I could say all this and they're not going to drop me because I'm so big.
Yeah.
But then it sounds like he kind of wants to be dropped so he could start his own lane, because he's so influential that people might even just follow him anyways. So it's the way he's thinking is like, I could get out of all this by saying all this and then start my own lane because people are going to follow me anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then people are saying like, if he tried to do like a regular clean route to get out of these contracts, it's going to take longer than, you know, if he just said like some racist ass, you know, outlandish shit.
Yeah.
Which, if you have that platform, you know, I can't agree with that shit because he's been doing it for years now.
Yeah, he has been doing it for years. Just talking out of, speaking his mind, like, you know what I mean, without no repercussions. Well, thinking that he's not gonna get any repercussion or consequences.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, damn, it's kind of like crazy because I used to hella follow him when he first came out, just because he made like music and stuff.
Yeah, and
he always
that's what everybody says.
But he's always kind of been like that, like, but not. He didn't find that like avenue or that lane to like really go off only in the last, like I say, like 10 years maybe. But before that, he was just kind of like him, like being like really blunt, and you know what I mean, like speaking out, but not in the terms of like dissecting, like it's almost like the whole like way of life, how people are conditioned because of the government. He never spoke about that. But like, you ever watched the Kanye, the documentary on
The Genius? He said he didn't co-sign that. But
yeah, I guess.
But he's saying, he's like,
that was his boy that recorded him though.
Yeah. Well, to make it, he said he didn't co-sign it. Like to produce it and all that.
Produce it on Netflix.
Yeah. So he's saying all this. It's like a 3-hour interview. So it was like, I was trying to listen to it like whole, but it was hard. Like, they're everywhere, but he was just saying like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so big now and I can say whatever that I want, and you know, I have a little bit more power than everybody else, that he could be crucified and, you know, assassinated one day, and he's like calling people out like, come on, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like, but it is true, like he could like make his own movement, right?
True.
It's just the way he's going about it is fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like nobody's like with you on that, but like, do your thing. Like, people are still behind you, but it's kind of like, come on, bro, you know. So that shit is just wild, and it keeps on going. So
yeah,
we'll see.
He's still going on that, like that whole thing, and like that Drink Champs, like that's crazy how they just shut it down, like from all his stuff that he was saying. Because the last one that he came out, he was saying some like crazy stuff too. Though.
Yeah.
When he came out like a couple months ago and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, and then Nori's getting like backlash because he didn't stop or like check him on the shit that he was saying.
Yeah.
He was like, but then like, it's hard because Kanye be controlling the conversation, and then he'll like, if he say something, he'll like divert it to something else. And then it's like, fuck, we can't talk about that no more. So he's smart. Like, he could do that shit, like, and control this conversation. Yeah. And it's like, sometimes you could tell, like, damn, they can't do nothing about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Just the way that how he navigated his whole like career, like to what it is now, and how he's perceived to certain people, but there's still like diehard fans of his, like, out there, like, you know what I mean, that just really just rock with everything like. But I heard that all the store, like, they're shutting all production, all sales on everything, all his merchandise that people are buying and stuff. But think about if you get your hands on that and try to sell it now, because now that it's limited, yo, that would be crazy. Right?
I mean, it's already like that, but yeah, even more.
Even more now.
You would never catch me buying shit like that.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
fucking
I ain't got
crazy,
no
yo.
money for that shit.
I don't even have money to buy some like regular fucking shoes. Like,
Yeah,
there's like the old head segment. These are the shoes, guys. They cheap, they comfortable,
That's
and they
alright.
look good.
They
So-
clean.
But they dirty as fuck now. But yeah, I fuck with
I
it.
bet you different colors too. They have
Yeah.
clean ones like that.
Yeah, so that's that Kanye shit that's going on, and it will continue to go on. So, but we don't condone over here any hate or any racism or any, you know, stuff, you know, like that. So
Yeah, I mean we don't condone it. I mean because we're people of color, people of color too. So you know what I mean. We kind of relate to people, you know, with the same background as us, same upbringing as us. So like, you know what I mean? Like for me, like I always root for the person that I see, you know what I mean? That's like color. Like when I was watching movies and stuff, and I see like the one like Mexican guy or the one like black guy in the movie and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We got one guy in there, so I try to relate as much to him. So you know, that's how I kind of like gravitate to that.
yeah,
But saying all this extra stuff, like, I mean, I guess you have to have a lot of money to kind of see all those things happen and see all those things like behind closed doors. Like when Dave Chappelle was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do another season of the Chappelle Show," and then the people were saying like, "Oh, he turned down this much money," you know what I
yeah.
mean? And then he
But
said
it
he's
was
going to
something
Africa.
something more bigger than that.
Yeah, he's saying that he's saying that he don't want to put on a.
Like a facade.
Yeah,
or, like-
yeah. He's like they're trying to be controlling too much.
Yeah.
They seen us making money, so I don't want to conform to what they got going. But I guess that's all part of it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
So yeah,
Movie.
man. That industry shit, the little theories and conspiracy stuff, like that shit is interesting, and it's like it's crazy to think that those are the type of people that's in the world, because power is a drug for people, and
for sure,
money is a
Yeah.
monster.
Definitely.
So yeah, you got anything else?
Oh, speaking of monster, my son, he's a little monster. My son Phoenix. We went to the Monterey, the Monterey Aquarium.
Oh yeah. That's weekend.
Yeah, for my daughter's just like a pre-birthday thing. Just
Yeah.
gonna go around there, and we had this wagon. He's in it, and it has little seat belts on it because we don't put him in the stroller anymore.
Yeah.
So he likes the wagon, but he'll try to like jump out when we're on while moving and shit. Like, like what are you doing? He's straight freaking ghost riding the way. He'll jump out, and I'm like, bro, you gotta stay put. So we'll strap him, and then we got him the little backpack with the little like leash thing. I felt weird about it, but I was like, because we were in the aquarium, and I know he wanted to get
Yeah,
out
yeah,
and
yeah.
see everything, but then he'll do like some like,
It's smart though. It's like it's hella easier than running around.
yeah.
Tug the
But I just let him go.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
was just seeing where he would go. But yeah, man, he's hella strong. And then like, you know, they have like the border, like the barricade, like it's a gate before you can touch the glass, so you don't go too far.
Yeah,
Of course, he's gonna go past that. he's gonna push the limit all
because it's
all the
open,
time.
right?
Yeah, it's still
It'll be like
open, and
a handrail, and then
Yeah.
it's like just open inside,
yeah,
right?
then it's like, please do not knock on glass. Bam, bam,
Oh
bam.
damn, dude!
And I'm like,
Oh,
oh, it's all
man.
good. I mean,
Yeah.
I was just like, it's cool. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it, but I mean, whatever. He just
Feel
hella
about
hard-
what?
putting him on the
the leash. It's hard, man. Yeah, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do that, but like, and then you want the kids to run around and waste some
Yeah,
energy,
yeah.
but it's like, fuck, because like on Labor Day weekend, we just got a hotel and we just wanted to swim, right? But the water, it was hot out, but the water was kind of cold, so Cammy didn't want to be in the water because he was shivering. So what he was doing was just running all around the fucking area. There's like a patch of grass and all that.
Yeah.
He was just running around and wanted to play like in the tan bark and shit. I'm like, damn, dude, I gotta keep watching him because he's like getting fucked, you know, just walking all the way around. I'm like, oh
For
man.
sure.
And then another time we went for his birthday, Cammy's birthday, at Great Wolf Lodge, and me and Perry and fucking Phoenix and Cammy, we're just running around. I'm catching Cammy, and this guy's fucking running after Phoenix and shit. It's like, couldn't even kick it with each other because we were just chasing the kids the whole time.
Because it's a big like area, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
then you just kind of like they see a lot of space to run. So they're like, oh, I'm gonna take advantage of this. I don't, I'm cooped up in the house.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So I'm gonna try to run.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's hard to have them in the house for too long because when they see the outside, it's like, oh my god, finally.
For sure.
Like the kids we've been in the house for like 2 weeks because we never taken them out because they had a cough and like they had colds and shit. Like still right now, it's not even all the way out. So it's like if we bring them out, we don't want them coughing around other kids,
Yeah.
Because it's just irresponsible as a fucking parent. Like,
Yep.
when you go to the park, you don't want other kids coughing in your kid's face. So it's like, we don't want to do that for our kids. So luckily, we have shit in our backyard that we could just let them out and play a little bit. But
For sure.
it's tough not bringing them out anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to just go with them somewhere. They're that young, you know what I mean? They always want to
Yeah.
fucking move around and shit.
They always want to move around. Luckily, Miko wasn't too bad. So we brought her to Disneyland a couple times. And Cammy was a baby. So he didn't really like have to run around at Disneyland. But soon, he's going to be there. But
I'd definitely be there.
Yep. What else? You got something else?
No, I'm good right now. We want to move on to the
So what else? All right. Since it's Halloween,
Hey,
let's talk about some Halloween shit.
just break it down.
You have any like favorite costumes that you had before as a kid or older?
Favorite costume when I was a kid, when I Halloween, I had the Jason mask. It was the it was a Jason mask and with the big knife. I had that.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, Jason Voorhees, and then another costume I had that mom got us, Ninja Turtle for sure.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
Ooh.
with the shell in the back. That was Michelangelo. Yeah, the whole
Michelangelo.
bandana, yeah, I think I have that one. And then I think one back then too. I think I have a picture I posted. Is a Karate Kid. It was a gi.
Yeah.
The little white gi.
Yeah.
And then with the belt and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was like, I think I was like 5 years old. But yeah, those are one of the.
Sweep the leg.
yeah, for real. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I remember I have a picture still, but it was my favorite growing up. Things growing up was Power Rangers. So I think my mom one year got me like the Red Ranger, and I tried it on and it ripped.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I put it on.
Yeah.
So she had to return it and get or exchange for another one, and they only had the Black Ranger.
Yeah.
So I had the Black Ranger. So I have a picture, something in my Instagram, I think. But I have that, and then I was standing like this, and I have like a bowl cut. But no, I didn't have the mask on, but I had one of those.
What was his animal? The black one?
Mastodon.
It's
Mastodon!
morphin' time. It's morphin' time.
Mastodon. That was one of my favorites. Oh, I was thinking the other day because we were watching the Niners game.
Yeah.
George Kittle's helmet and Nick Bosa's helmet, they look like the Power Ranger helmets in the movie with not the Secret of the Ooze, but then it was like,
Yeah, Secret of Ooze, no?
no, that's
Oh, that's Ninja Turtles.
that's
My
Ninja
bad.
Turtles. Yeah.
Wrong era.
Number 2, but is it Dr. Ooze, the purple one?
I remember.
But yeah. But then look at it. If you guys watch it, that movie, the George Kittle and Bosa's helmets now, it's like a little attachment on the front of the head.
Yeah.
It looks like those helmets in
Yeah.
Power Rangers. So yeah, that one of those Power Rangers, and then those are my favorites. What else did I have? And then when I got a little older than that, it wasn't really anything. Like I had it was the Scream mask, but then it had the blood.
Oh yeah, you squeeze it.
You squeeze it.
Yeah. That's
But at
dope.
first, I think we got the knockoff one Mommy got me a knockoff one. It was
How
a
was it
skull though,
How was it the knockoff one?
because it was a skull. It wasn't the Scream one.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because at first it was the Scream one that everybody was getting,
Yeah.
and then we got the just the knockoff one. You squeeze it. And hella funny, dude.
What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Candy?
Yeah, like getting it, like going trick or treating. You always like, oh, I'm gonna save these for like later, or I'm
Or
gonna
eat it
I'm
first.
gonna eat it first, or I'm gonna save it for later.
I always eat my favorite candies first, which is Twix and Snickers.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'll eat the chocolate first. I don't really like the
Fruity
the
ones.
yeah,
Those are like
the
the
fruity
at the end.
candies. Yeah, I
Me
always
too.
go
unless
through
it was,
and get
unless
the
it was like
chocolates.
Starburst or something like that.
Yeah. Starburst, and then like Milk Duds. No, Milk Duds was like kind of at the end too.
Mine was the Reese's Pieces.
Ooh, oh yeah, those
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
And then I think right now mine just like my favorite is like Reese's Pieces, not Reese's Pieces, but like the cups
Yeah,
and all that. They have one now. It's like the Fast Break.
Yeah,
All those variety ones.
for sure.
Those are good. Did you ever fill like a bag, like a pillowcase?
Yeah.
I used to always want to do a pillowcase to see how much I could do, but as I got older,
then it just got too much. Like I think I stopped after like maybe like 6th grade. I think when I got to junior high, no one was really doing it. Like going trick or treating, people were just going to parties. Like the thing was going to parties or hanging out on that day. Like wherever you go, like, oh, you say you're gonna go trick or treating, but
What'd you do? What was a one time like a story that you remember?
We just went to a
one
party.
Halloween.
We walked to a party like across town.
Every year?
No,
So?
it was just the first time when I was like, oh, we're not doing that.
Oh yeah.
Like if you you come and dressed up, but you're not
Yeah.
going to the house to house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because no one was doing it, or like no one, you're not gonna come with your friends with a bag.
Yeah, I think
You guys ready? And everybody's like, bro, we're not trick or treating.
yeah, and also the adults, like when you go to the door, the adults will be like, man, how old are you?
For real.
So it was like kind of like, all right, I guess it's done. But then like when I was a kid, it was like a feat. Like it would be like thing to go to like our auntie's house in Shelbourne.
Oh,
It used to be blocks away, so it's like, oh, we made it all the way over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like around our house.
They
and
don't
then
even.
made it all
I don't
over
think
here.
they even. I don't see anybody going around that area now. You know the new thing when I figured out like later on, like when I started having kids was like, you don't, like if you're fortunate, you don't trick or treat in your neighborhood. You go to another neighborhood.
Oh
You
yeah.
go to
yeah.
like a bigger, like where a neighborhood that's all lit up and stuff. You know what I mean? Because they know they have their.
Yeah,
You know what I
they're
mean?
they're gonna buy some candy and all that. Well, our neighborhood was okay until like fuck, I don't know.
Nah, I never see anybody.
For
in
real?
that. I haven't seen like hella crowds like that.
It used to be until like I think we started fucking like getting older and we were like, yeah. But I know in middle school, like that was one of those like 6th grade, 7th grade was like, we're not gonna like really trick or treat or not. But in 7th grade, we met up with all my friends and we were like, all right, let's go get some eggs. We walked to Pacific Super, got some eggs. We're like, all right, we're gonna egg some shit.
Damn.
And then we walked to Ceremony, did like a little lap over there, like a quick ass lap. There's like 4 of us. We did a quick ass lap, and then we walked outside, and we were in the parking lot, and we started throwing eggs at cars.
Damn.
And we started throwing eggs in the grills of cars, and then like on the way out, it was like the last car we were gonna get. Right, it was like a Mustang, and it had tinted windows and all that. And like, ooh, let's get this one. It was only like 4 of us. And we met up with our friends after. It was the last car, like it was by itself kind of, and one of us, I think 2 of us or one of us, we threw the egg at the car, and we're like, oh, cool, fun, da, da, da. And we started like, laughing and just whatever, and then somebody came out, dude. And they're like, hey, what y'all do that for? He was with his girl or whatever. And he was like, hey, what do y'all do that for? And he was like, hey, come here. And he was telling him to come here. So we were like, oh, fuck, man. We fucking got. And then fucking, he was like, I'm part of the fucking police station or whatever.
Oh.
And he
shit.
called the police, and then the police came, like 2 cop cars, and they fucking white carded us. That was the first time I ever got white carded.
Wow.
Yeah, we could have just, and then I wrote down my real name and all that. And I could have just like bullshit. But I mean,
crazy.
I was
You
what,
got
12 years old.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it
You
was
guys got
like
caught red-handed.
we got caught, and they're like, "Where's the eggs?" And you know,
They took it from you guys.
took the eggs from us, and that was it.
Damn.
And after that, I was like, "Okay, guys, I'm going home. I'm gonna get in trouble."
Well, they didn't call though, so you're lucky.
Yeah, they didn't know what. Nobody knows about that until now.
Yeah,
I think this
that's
is the
crazy.
first time. So, shout out those other 3 people that know about this. If you guys know about it, comment down below. You know, you guys are the only 3 other people. If you guys are watching out there, you guys know who you
If
are.
you find us in the million of podcasts.
Yeah,
That's
man. So that was
crazy, bro.
one. That was one. You don't have no stories like that. You get caught up or anything.
Nah, we ain't caught up like that. Nah, I mean, damn, I can't remember. There's so many like different like parties that we went to, like Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween parties are always fun.
Yeah,
though. And
I
then-
already told the story. The one Halloween party when we went to the bar and we're all dressed up and I started yakking in the corner.
Oh damn!
I was hell of a yakking, dude.
Oh fuck, man!
We're all dressed up too.
Halloween is a fun ass time to like go out though, because everybody's just like in the mood to just have fun.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
one time though when we did like go out when we were like of age like 21, there's
Yeah.
this, we went. I didn't realize it was like one of the first like the Fridays before Halloween, so they'll have like they'll still have like everybody's still like dressed up, so it'll be like a Friday before the actual Halloween
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
So we went to like one of the bars, and this one dude had this is the first time I seen like celebrity style costume, because before I was just like how I'm dressed, like people just buy a costume, but like I saw how it was like really done really good. So there's one guy, he was in line. We're in line at one of the bars to get in line to go inside, and one of the guys was there with 2 of his homegirls, and they're throwing flowers out in front of him, and he was Prince of what was it? The Coming to America. Eddie Murphy?
Prince of Zamunda,
Zamunda. He was all geared up.
Prince Hakim.
Yeah, being so key. He was Mexican, or he was like Latin. He was like
that's
Latin.
hella
And he had
funny,
his 2
dude.
homegirls, and they're throwing flowers in front of him, and he was walking, and I thought that was hella funny because we were
Oh,
laughing.
shit.
Boy, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's Coming to America." I was dying, bro.
That's
shit.
funny, dude.
And I was like, "Oh shit, like, you can be." And then I saw other people like dressed up as like Michael Jackson or
Hella
like,
creative,
Tina Turner, and
huh?
I was like, "Damn, that's hella creative." I can't think of something like that.
Yeah, man. I haven't thought of anything like really creative
Yeah.
until a couple of years ago. I did. If you guys know, all that. I did repairman, man. So I went out. We went out. I got some fucking overalls. I drew the repairman thing, which is Kel Mitchell. If you guys know, all that. And he did, one of his skits was called Repairman.
Yeah.
And then I had the boots. I had the fucking. It was like a bigger fro though. And then I had like glasses and shit. But I went out like that one year, and then that was the first like celebrity thing I did, I think. And then last year, Mia's really creative, so we did Pulp Fiction. She did fucking Uma Thurman, and I was John Travolta. And it looked cool because I had hair too. It was cool. So we did a little video. Check that out on IG also. Oh, easy with 3 E's.
3
All right.
easies.
3 easies. What else? How about what's your favorite scary movie?
Damn, scary movie.
You like scary movies? Do you watch scary movies still?
Yeah.
I don't, because I'd be scared at night. Like if it's a day that we
Oh
watch
yeah,
it
we
at
know,
night,
we know you scared.
it'd be scary as fuck. I'm a scary ass motherfucker. But like, I'm scared of going, being outside by myself. Shit.
Shit. What's that one? Oh, fuck, I forgot. Is it the one in the house that they get taken over? It's called like a exorcism.
Smart House.
No, it's like a exorcism.
Amityville Horror.
Yeah, I think it's that one. That one or The Ring.
The Ring and
The
The Grudge.
Grudge,
Those are
yeah.
scary too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, those like
The Ring was the one. I think it was the TV.
those like those. That's a Korean film or
I think no, the Japanese. I think the Grudge is Japanese.
Yeah, they have
or
a lot of
Korean, I
horror.
don't
They
know.
got a lot of horror.
Yeah, they're really good at horror stuff. But it's
Yeah.
always like little ass girls that fucking haunt you and shit, or little
Yeah.
boys.
Or the other one.
What y'all do to your little girls and boys out there, man? Shit.
The other one that's not that scary, but it's kind of like in that kind of realm was like the Saws, like, but that's more like suspenseful. That's more like
yeah.
suspenseful though.
Yeah, those are suspenseful too. But I think like Grudge and all that. Well, the actual character is scary, but then it is suspenseful too,
Yeah.
because it's always like, oh shit, it's about to pop out right here. Oh shit! And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
mine is The Others. You ever watch The Others?
Nah, I don't
Nicole
think-
Kidman.
I think it was in a big ass house.
So yeah, so it was a big ass house, and it was like really dark the whole time. And then she has to always hold a kerosene lamp to get through each of the get through the house. She has to open and lock all the doors behind her, and she has 2 kids. And then there's another and then she hires these 3 workers
Yeah.
to help her out.
Yeah.
And then weird shit starts going on, and eventually she finds out that like she's the one that's dead. Like weird shit starts happening. She starts hearing stuff, and she's thinking people are in the house, and then eventually at the end she's the one that's dead. And then like it's fucking crazy.
Scary.
Yeah, so I bought that shit on Blu-ray, and
You did?
that's one of my favorites.
Who listens to Blu? Does people still buy Blu-ray though?
Yeah, well, I do. I like when you go to
have a
Walmart.
collection?
When you go to Walmart, yeah, I have a collection. When you go to Walmart, they have a tub of like $5.99 DVDs and all that. So I like to pick my favorite movies
It's
and
like
stuff.
digging for records right there. Huh?
Yeah, so I like to have like a little hard copy, little collection of my favorite
How many
movies over
how
here.
many Blu-ray discs do you have?
do I have?
Yeah.
It's not a lot. Maybe like
Over
20? 20, yeah.
Over 20?
Yeah,
Damn.
20 or 30. Like the last one I got was like, I think it's like Avengers Endgame, and then I have like the Bohemian Rhapsody.
Is it
Lone
is-
Survivor? Lone Survivor is a really good movie.
Is
I
it
like
worth
that
it
one.
though now? Like you think about it now, like everything's streaming, right? So
Yeah, I mean,
are you
it's
gonna
the same
pull-
like as albums? Do you have albums like vinyls?
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Oh, okay.
It's
so
not
I
really
guess-
useful. Like you could rather listen to the cleaner version on digitally.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's just a whole like novelty of you're gonna take it out, have your DVD collection,
Yeah.
and drop it in.
but
Where do you
also,
play it though?
but also, I have a Xbox.
In in your living room?
I can play it. Yeah, I could. You know.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I never really got a Blu-ray player, but I like it, you know. And then you also with the I guess because if you have like the hard copy version, you do have like behind the scenes and extra, you know, stuff, bonus content on there. So you can see, you know, all that.
True. Like how
So-
the movie's all made and stuff.
Yeah, and then also what they do now is they put the digital code on there. So if you download that to Apple,
Like the QR code?
the iTunes.
What's the digital code?
So say if I bought a movie, Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, right?
Okay.
They're gonna give me a digital code
All right.
with the disc.
Gotcha.
You download that to Apple TV.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have it digitally also.
That's how they get you, huh?
Yeah.
That's how they closed you. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the Ninja Turtles, put it in my Blu-ray, and it's gonna go straight to my iTunes. Oh,
You have to type in the.
type in the code to my iTunes, and then I can play it on my phone.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. So you have the hard copy and the thing, but I mean, if you really like think about it, you don't really need the hard copy because people are too lazy. I know I'm lazy to fucking put my Xbox to the big TV, take out the fucking disc, put the disc that's already in the fucking Xbox in the right place. I just put in the whatever I'm opening now, and then put that shit in, and then get the controller, the different controller.
Delilah found my what do you call it? The little binder of disc.
Yeah.
She's like, Dad, where can I put this at?
Oh.
Can I put this in the car?
Oh yeah, there you
It
go.
was a DVD though.
So
It was like freaking
oh,
training
shit.
day.
Training day.
So can I put this inside the car?
A training day though, like that's what she was interested. She just picked whatever, like
Whatever she found.
that's
she's like,
funny, dude.
and I was like, no, you can't do that there. She's like, where do you put it though? And I was like, you got to put it in like a DVD player. I was like, what's that? And I was like, shit. But it's like, I was like, you could probably put it in Xbox. You could probably work in Xbox. Just go watch this. And I was like, nah.
You can't watch this one.
No, I mean, like, we don't need to watch it. We'll just stream it.
Oh, but then some movies are not even like free, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't have it on your streaming platforms.
Remember Dad had the big ass fucking laser disc? Remember that shit?
For the karaoke, it was only for karaoke, right?
He had a movie for that. It was like Mission Impossible or something like that.
His favorite movie.
I know, right?
No, I don't remember movies being on there. I remember it used to be a karaoke machine.
There's definitely karaoke on that thing. But,
What else? What was we talking about?
damn, we went off. We went all the way to DVDs and shit.
Oh, so
Scary movies.
no, so I wanted to do that as a game for like if we ever have like a party or something. I want to put like the VCR next to a tape.
I was thinking about that. I think they have a game like
next to a fucking
and have a
cassette tape.
A little person, like a younger
A
person.
little person.
No, like a younger person try to put it together, right?
You're just gonna see Hasbullah is walking up. Just...
That's bull.
Oh shit! But I wanted to do that because it's tough. Like I seen one where they're trying to put a rotary phone together. They're like, all right, make a call, and then so she was like, do I put it here? Where do I put it? And it was just hella funny, dude.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
it's just funny, dude. Like the technology now is fucking hella different from what
For sure.
15 years ago.
Hell yeah.
15 years ago.
Hell yeah.
15 years ago, I had a fucking a Walkman disc that had a fucking anti-skip that never worked with a fucking whatever
Anti-skip.
headphones. And then fucking I remember it was like one of my first time in like freshman year. And I had it was a Walkman, and then I put speakers on the sides of my backpack. That's what you used to do, like play your music, CDs. You had your little collection of CDs, and then you play it, and you play, whatever. It was like my freshman year, and I was around people like, you're trying to be friends with, and then we were just in the courtyard after school or whatever. Somebody was about to fight, right? And one of my music was like Lil Jon.
Burn disc.
It was a burn disc, and then it was like Lil Jon, right? And they're like getting in each other's faces, and I accidentally pressed play, and then the song was dan 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 dan. He was like, "Let's go! If you want it, you could get it. Let me know." And then so everybody turned around and was like, "Fight music." I was hella embarrassed. I was like, turn it off. I want to go freshman, and everybody knows like I'm a freshman. They're like, what the fuck, this cooking guy, dude?
Wasn't that the right time?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it was like everybody looked at me like, what the
What-
fuck? I heard somebody too. It was like fight music.
That's the
What
best
fuck?
time when someone's about to fight. Like, isn't it crazy when people start trying to fight and then like everybody starts like going closer and the circle gets getting
Hella
closer and
small,
closer.
hella
It gets
small.
smaller and smaller, and everybody's like, oh.
They're like, no, it gets hella small when they're on the floor now. Now everybody's just on top of you like, oh shit, and then like they're on the floor and shit. But man.
It is kind of weird when you just see somebody like randomly fighting and you're just like, you stop everything what you're doing. You're just like hella like, you hella nosy and shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that shit's crazy though.
Oh man, damn, we went off the rip.
We went off the rip, bro. I don't even know where we came. We went
Shit,
where we
talking
started
about fighting and shit.
from. Let's move on. You want to do a can of what?
Kind of what?
Wine.
Kind of what?
All right, let's see what we got.
If you had a noise, it would be like if you put a noise for like Stone Cold, it would be like what?
Oh, when he drinks the beer. And
Yeah.
I take another.
What?
And I take another.
What?
And I take another.
What?
7.
What?
8,
What?
9,
What?
10.
What?
He keeps drinking. He's like,
but he just crushes it in his face though. He's not even drinking it.
I know.
Come on, bro.
He doesn't even drink it.
He just crushes it. He just crushes it and then he throws it and then
He like getting splashed in the face. He's like, another.
just wasting hella beer and
Yeah, that's
shit.
a waste, bro. That's like cool. That's like the light beer too. It's like
No, it was like Budweiser's and shit. Oh.
Speaking of splashed.
Is it hella smeared?
Oh shit! There's no more goatee. Show that. Show it right there. Yeah, you're good. You're good. The goatee. Hey. See walk for me. See walk for me. See walk for me. Hey. All right. That shit's so funny.
Well, I drooled and then I was going to wipe it.
You got excited for Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what happened.
He'd be fucking smashing it together and just.
All right, so here's a kind of wet question. What's your favorite fast food? Damn.
Oh man.
Go. You want me to go first or you
Go first.
We can break that down in multiple of ways. So
Break it the fuck down.
we can bring it down to as we can go.
Break it down, cuz. Break
So,
it down.
I'll say 3 categories. Fast food, right? Fast food has a drive-through.
Yes.
It has a drive-through or it's a franchise, kind of. Right?
And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, yeah, it has the menus. But then if you say, what about pizza? Are you putting that? Is that part of that?
Pizza could be fast
Like
food.
like Pizza Hut or like Little Caesar. That's fast food, no?
Little Caesars is definitely fast food.
Okay, so
But like the top ones though.
and I would say chicken spot. So let me tell you, chicken spot, pizza
Yeah.
spot, and burger spot.
Okay.
Can we agree those are the parameters
Yes.
we're gonna stay with? So I mean, I'm just saying like, cause then if I go pizza, I'll say I don't know, like Little Caesars.
Yeah, it'll be Little Caesars. You can't do like a. I mean, you could do a personal like at fucking Pizza Hut and I guess Round Table.
Round
Round
Table-
Table was
they
pretty
got- they-
fucking expensive.
That's
Bro.
expensive as fuck.
But they have like a lunch deal or some shit like that, right?
I'm gonna put that not in the fast food area.
Pizza Hut. How about Pizza Hut?
That's like
Is that
that's
fast
like
food?
gourmet pizza. What-
Yeah. How about Pizza Hut is
that's
fast food?
It's cheap. That's why.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna be my pick anyway. So.
Okay, so and then burger spot. Damn, it's a tie. It's kind of like a tie between McDonald's and Jack.
Jack in the Crack.
Jack in the Crack and that late night, like 2:00, coming home, like hit up Jack. That was the one right there, waiting in line and shit, and just fucking. I love McDonald's though too. McDonald's brings a soft spot in my heart, like.
Oh, McDonald's is always gonna be like one of the top ones, dude.
Cause it's like when on Fridays you go with mom or dad, she bring us after school. You know what I'm saying? Or after like CCD. Can I get
Mom
some?
loves fucking McDonald's. Like,
Mom
Dad
loves-
loves McDonald's too.
Dad loves McDonald's
But-
too. I'm gonna say
Mom-
Jack. I'm gonna say Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. All right, what's your order at Jack in the Box?
Jack in the Box. I'm gonna go with the sourdough Jack,
Uh huh.
2 tacos, Sprite, and not curly fries. Regular.
Regular fries.
Yeah, regular with the buttermilk.
Ah. Okay, what I get is not my pick, my number one, but what I get at Jack in the Box, I'll get that some days. I have 3 orders at Jack in the Box.
Damn, you got 3 orders already.
I got 3 orders at Jack in the Box.
Did I say?
Because I don't get it just at all. I don't get it all the time. But there's only 3 things that I actually get.
Did I say 2 tacos for me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So do you get that every time?
Mostly every time. I mean, I'll go with the jumbo jack sometimes too, though. But
Yeah.
mostly sourdough jack.
So the 3 things I would get at Jack in the Box is the sourdough jack, curly fries with a strawberry Fanta, and then maybe 2 tacos sometimes. 2 tacos, you add 2 tacos to like whatever sometimes. And then another order I'll get is the sausage croissant with a root beer and curly fries.
Oh, the breakfast.
Breakfast.
Oh,
so
yeah, I
you
forgot
can do that
about
all
that.
day.
Forgot about
The sausage croissant, the egg is fire there. The bread is soft and it's good. and then root beer. I'll do root beer or strawberry Fanta, and then the other one is 2 tacos, chicken sandwich, curly fries, and then a drink. And then I also love the Oreo shake there.
Damn, this guy's very detailed right here.
Yeah, man, you gotta let the people know. If you guys ever want to buy me food
Chicken. What about
from
chicken?
there, that's what my order
What about chicken?
is. Chicken.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Popeyes for me. We don't have of churches, but I would get churches, but I don't have it enough to be like that's my favorite. So, Popeyes chicken. I'll get a fucking chicken strips.
How many?
It has to be 5. Sometimes if you order 3 on a random ass day, they'll give you the 5, and it's fucking lit as fuck. And then you always have to have the Chinese person that speaks Spanish. Her,
Yeah. They got there's
that lady, right? And then there's a dude also. He was at the one in Geneva. Both the girl too was at Geneva, and they speak Spanish. And then they went to
San Bruno.
South City, yeah, San Bruno.
And the other one too. They got you seen that one over there in South Airport Boulevard?
Oh yeah, they have one over there too. I
Yeah,
love
that's
them.
the one. That's the one I got.
Damn, let's go Popeyes.
Oh, you know where the drive-through one is at?
Oh,
The drive-through. Popeye.
oh yeah, Daly City.
Yeah.
It's new now. You know what? I didn't answer my favorite though. Can I? You want me to
Oh,
say
what's
it
your
now?
favorite?
It's probably Panda Express.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Panda
People be
Express.
hating on my Panda Express, bro. Put some respect on my Panda Express,
What's your order?
babe. If you hear me, you be hating Panda Express.
What's
man.
your order?
I'll get a white rice.
Yeah.
It'll be a 2 item.
Yeah.
I'll get white rice
Yep.
with teriyaki sauce on the rice.
Mm.
Then I'll get the orange chicken, and then I'll get the walnut shrimp.
Ooh.
It's not the best walnut shrimp like in the regular restaurants, but it'll do.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you?
I don't know. I haven't got it in a minute, but if I do, I'll probably do half and half, the fried rice and the chow mein.
Oh yeah, chow mein is good too.
When it's like fresh cooked, and then orange chicken and the kung pao chicken.
Ooh, yeah.
Or sometimes the mushrooms with the squash and chicken. I like
Yeah.
that too. I like
Mushroom
that.
chicken.
Yeah, the mushroom chicken with the orange chicken. Orange chicken off top.
Orange
doubt.
chicken is the best there, dude.
orange
They don't
chicken's
do it
really
anywhere
good.
else like that. It's actually orange, like with orange slice and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
That's fire. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
so-
That. Yeah, me too. And Popeyes probably the same order too.
Popeyes. But you can't say no to McDonald's, like. And then I always talk about Taco Bell too. So.
Yeah. You
Ah,
talk about.
fucking.
You,
Alright,
you love Taco Bell.
I am not doing very good with my health right now.
Damn. So where you at right now?
Oh man,
How many days did you work out this week? This
I did
month?
not work out at all.
This month.
So this guy sent out a text at the beginning of October, right? And he said, you know, he did all right, beginning of the month, let's do the fucking 30-day challenge or 31-day challenge for October. Let's work out at least one thing a day. And he sent out that big long text to everybody, and I was like, all right, I know how it is, setting up texts, setting up stuff. People are not gonna reply, or if they reply, it'll be like one word or whatever, or you know, they're not gonna be as enthusiastic as, you know, how you wrote it. So when you're whatever your reaction that you get, that you're thinking, you're probably not gonna get. So what I did, I was like, I'm gonna fucking help this guy out, because just to get the conversation going, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just need that from your boys or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I just know how it is. And then I did it. I was gonna work out. I didn't work out at all. I thought about it.
Damn, that's crazy.
I had to be there for my guy, you know what I mean? But I did a couple push-ups here and there, but you know, 2 weeks ago I unofficially got gout in my knee. I couldn't bend
Oh
it,
man.
and that shit hurt in like a bitch, dude.
How are you now?
It's fine now. I
Yeah?
can bend it. And
You can
all
bend
that.
it?
Yeah, I could walk and all that. Yeah, after the weekend was, I got on like Thursday night to like Friday, and then by the by the Monday, I went back to work and I was fine. But
For sure.
I tried to eat healthy last week, but it's so hard, dude.
I
It's
hear
so
you.
crazy. So, yeah. How's your
I missed a couple
workout
days. I ain't
journey?
even gonna lie. I missed like maybe. So if today is the what day? What's the day today?
Yeah.
Well, I won't be
28-6.
26. So I probably worked out like 4 to 5 days a week. Some of the weekends I missed.
That's good though.
Yeah.
At least the weekdays, and you doing
Yeah.
most of the weekdays, you need a break.
Yeah.
You need a break. So
I went like straight, like I went like 12 days straight gym or at home, and then like on the like 13th, 14th day, I was like, damn, I forgot. I was so tired, like or something would happen. Like I think we went to like multiple things, and I just didn't have time to work out, and I would just pass out, and I was like, fuck, I didn't do it. And
yeah,
I'll try to like recover and try to just like do some sit ups and some push ups, and then try to go to the gym the next day, like do a double like workout to make up for it. Like
Yeah.
I'll do like a morning thing, and then I'll do like a night thing to like just really push myself.
it's rough when you
Yeah.
chasing around fucking Phoenix.
Yeah.
Shit,
I mean, I need it though, but you know what I mean. But then this week, I've been going to the gym since Sunday, Monday, today's Wednesday. So yeah, I've been good this
Yeah.
week.
Oh, good shit, man.
Yeah.
You've been on it since when we were
Yeah.
doing the podcast in August. So
Yeah, I just try. You know what I mean? But
yeah, you're getting up, and are you closing the circles on your
I
iPhone
lost my
or-
watch, bro.
For real?
I haven't found it in like maybe I went to school in the beginning of the month and I think I left it in my car or something. I don't know. I thought I left it in my laundry. Did all my laundry.
Damn.
Couldn't find it. It's somewhere in the house though. Yeah, because one of our other cousins, she's like, "Yeah, I don't see you active on your watch. Are you?" I was like, "I lost my watch." That's the fucking bad part. She's like, "Oh no, that's why I don't see you do anything. We didn't think you were working out." And I was like, "No, I'm working out still.
Yeah.
I don't have my watch." And that
Damn.
sucks, dude. Because I hella track it on my thing, and it has like, it's all dialed in like how I
Yeah.
want it and stuff. And it knows when I'm like running and stuff.
Yeah.
That's when I want it the most. Is when it shows that I'm running on the treadmill.
Mm.
So.
Well, I I had to stop doing it because it was cheating for mine. Because when I used to wear my watch and track the fitness, when I would drive, it would track like I'm running, and I would close the rings hella fast.
You gotta edit it then. Maybe you gotta fix.
I
your
tried to,
settings.
but it wasn't working. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. What was that? Oh, that was the fucking fast food questions. and
Damn, we
shit.
went out deep again.
It's all good, man. This is good right here. We've been waiting to come back, y'all.
Yeah, we
You know what I
definitely
mean?
been waiting. You know what I mean? We're just trying to get back into it, but hell yeah, fuck yeah, let's keep it going.
Hell yeah. I'm really proud of this. We did a pretty good job on this shit.
For sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of fucking like back and forth like what we gonna do.
Yeah, because we wanted
maybe shouldn't
we
do that.
wanted a new background thing. I want to buy like a blanket, or like just like the same similar to what we had. But he was like, "Nah, I want like something like real." And he was like, "Can we make it?" So I was like, "Hell yeah, we can make this shit." And then you
Yeah.
know, we did it. I mean, we're gonna, you know, I like it. Yeah, hell yeah.
It's pretty fucking sick. Alright, let's see. What TV series or movie would you live in? Oh, we did this question already.
We did that question already.
Do you have a new answer?
I thought mine was the Wayne's brothers.
Wayne's Brothers?
Yeah, remember?
We're brothers. We're happy and we're living and we're alone.
Should we
high five?
do another question?
Do you have a
Or
question?
Let me see if I have something. If not, we'll just move on to.
Yeah, we covered a lot today.
I know. I think we kind of jumped around, but
It's all
yeah,
good.
that's good.
We could jump around. I don't mind jumping around.
We want to do role player of the week.
You want to go first?
First and foremost, I want to say before the role player of the week, I want to shout out role player of the season to my girl, my fiance Natalia, because she, you know, she's toughing it out while me and O do these shows with the two kids, and she's supportive in everything we do. So you know what I mean. She's happy that we're doing this, and you know, keep our mind busy, staying out of trouble. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. You know what I mean? Thank you.
Hey,
Love you.
shout out to my baby girl.
We call see, you know what I'm saying? My baby girl, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Bow wow wow, cuz. I love you, baby. Thank you for the support.
Thank
Role
you for the
player.
support.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey,
baby.
we'll see you later.
It's the dizzle. It's the o-izzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for watching the kids while we do this and bullshit.
Yeah. I could get in bullshit. All right, role player of the week. Break it down.
You could go first.
Role player of the week for me is this one Filipino producer. He recently passed. I feel like I know him, but I know he's known in the Bay Area by a lot of Bay Area artists. His name is Dex Beats. And
Shout out.
yeah,
RP.
shout out to him, to his family. He passed recently. He was with his health issues and everything, and I only known him from when I started making music again, like in like 2020, and I found out from him because he was using the same drum machine I'm using, which is the native instrument, which is this one. See, yeah. But I saw his videos and I was like, oh shit, this guy's pretty good, and he just kept putting content out, and he was just like, he's doing it for the love, and he has his own family, he has his own, you know, he has his 9 to 5, his hustle, and his other side hustles, and I was like, this guy is cool, and he's just kind of like inspiring, and I kind of vibe off that, and like the community that he built, and then like he also produced for San Quinn, the Jacka, Mr. Fab, a bunch of other people, female artists, and all over the Bay Area. A lot of Mob Figure albums, like just a lot of people he produced for and helped build a sound. Like he has a couple of songs on the San Quinn's album, the From a Boy to a Man. That's like one of my favorite albums. And yeah, I mean, he produced a lot of people out here. I'm amongst a lot of other producers out here in the Bay Area that are, you know what I mean, not really known that well out in the bigger market. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a role player of the week for
Shout
for
out,
me.
shout out. I didn't really know who he was, but that's cool that
Oh,
you know.
I'm sorry. Also, he's Filipino too, so that's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of like where it touched more to home, you know, with that. So, you know what I mean. Shout out to him and his family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
So,
But and this is
you know,
the cup right here. Like I got some of his merch. I supported him. I got like
show
a
it over.
couple shirt.
Yeah,
I
blocking
got-
by the thing. Yeah.
It says beat maker. We have the 16 pads on here, and then I got a couple like shirts in here. You know, just supporting. Like I'm trying to navigate through that, but like kind of supporting like local artists, local people that are like trying to do their own thing, and just kind of get those type of brands. You know what I mean? So that, you know, I'm showing the love. You know what I mean? It's just that's not what it is. If I like the product, then I'm gonna get it. It doesn't mean there's some stuff behind it, but also it's just like I like what they're putting out. That's basically it. But yeah, so it says Beat Maker right there, and then I have like a hoodie and some shirt and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my role player of the week.
Shout out, RIP, role player.
Yeah, R.I.P.
So my role player of the week is Jimmy fucking Garoppolo.
Hey, let's get it.
For the record, all right, I just want to get this off my chest in words, in the air, in actual speaking without texting and all that. I think, you know, just for the record, so it's out there, Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be what he's going to be. I know he sucks. I think that, you know, I was ready to move on from him since Matt Stafford was out in the air that he was going to get traded. I was willing, you know what I mean? I was like, all right, fuck, you know what I mean? Let's do it. Because, you know, although he has, you know, he's been winning, he's probably the most winning quarterback since Steve Young is one of my fucking like arguments. Like I'll try to like defend him and all that. You know, I get kind of like, you know, blood boiling when, you know, people, you know, talk about him or whatever. But I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he's not really doing that good. So I understand. Like I'm ready. I was ready to move on to Trey Lance. So it's whatever. But it's like I just think that he's not getting as much um, notoriety as how Kaepernick was until he did more than Kaepernick kinda, and then but we lost the Super Bowl, right? That's what hurts, and but I try to try to look at the upside. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, we made it to the fucking NFC Championship with this guy. Although you could say that the defense did win a couple of those games, but he did make some. Jimmy G did make some drives down the field. But I just want to put out the record. You know what I mean? You know, he does kind of suck. He can't convert in the end zone, in the red zone. You know what I mean? Sometimes he takes some sacks, but I think it's more magnified now that we do have all these weapons and he can't get the ball and score usually. But I don't know. I just what do you think?
Well, I mean, that's your role player of the week, so I'm not gonna debate it. So
I mean, it's smart. You could debate it. Like I just said that, you know what I mean? I think he
Yeah.
sucked.
I mean,
Like you
yeah.
could debate it. It's a role player. It was a joke that I want to
Yeah.
put it out in the air
yeah,
that what I mean? What you guys were
Sure.
saying or everybody else says that he sucks. And I just want to say that although I do defend him, I was ready to move on from him and I do think he is bad at points. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
nothing? Okay.
Nah, you said everything. That's good.
Yeah. So
I'm with it.
it's hard to watch it sometimes, but sometimes you can see glimpses oh shit, he's kind of good, you know what I mean? So it just hurts, and I know it fucking sucks that we could have had maybe a championship, but also there's other points to this is what I don't get sometimes. We could say put it all in the quarterback all the time, right? But some people don't see the other things too. It's all right, we gave up 423 yards at the Chiefs game, but also I'm gonna see that he gave up the ball 3 times in a row also, right? So it's give or take, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I was trying to have a conversation, but we can end it right there. You don't
Nah,
want to talk about it.
You kind of explained everything. I'm cool with it. Yeah. I mean, you talked about his good, his
I want to hear
bad.
your thoughts though. I want to hear what do you think
What do you-
also
what's your question?
about it? You just think he's just trash?
As-
He's
Like you mean how I'm rating him, or what do you mean as your role player, or how you view him?
I think no. I just wanted to make that as a joke that he's a role player. I just wanted to bring up the conversation.
Oh, okay. I did,
You could combat it. There's no not combating it. I don't want that. I don't want people to be like, oh, I can't talk about him because he's so strong-hearted about Jimmy Garoppolo. Nah, bro, I agree that we should have moved on, and we could have moved on. We could have got Matt Stafford, and fucking Deshaun Watson, but him, we don't want that guy no more. And then we could have had and then Trey Lance, you know what I mean? But we have who we have. So, but then
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we just gotta. It's still early in the season, so we just gotta see what he does. That's always the best as we can do. See how he sees the field. See how he can score. How he's trying to get everybody involved. See how he changes up his audibles besides what Kyle tells him what to do. I mean, that's it. I mean, it's only what's gonna be game 7 right now, so we'll see. It's the 7th game of the season, so it's just really up to him. We can't go as far as what we see.
It's up to Jimmy G.
I mean, to be a quarterback, I'm not telling him the defense or the offense is up to them, but I mean, he's playing the position. So if he's supposed to play the running back, then be a running back. If he's supposed to play the lineman, then be the lineman. He's the quarterback. Be a quarterback. I can't go as far as that.
But he could be better. Do you agree with that?
What do you mean better? Get more numbers, or what?
Do you
get the
think
win,
he could
or-
get? No, I mean just better. Are we talking about
I mean, I
What
think
are
he's
you
gonna
talking
stay
about
his average. He's gonna stay to what he had, what he showed us. What was the best game that he had? I think it was against the Rams or something like that. I think that's the best. He can
Okay,
get
here,
to.
let me rephrase this.
If you want that.
Let me rephrase this better. Like, I'm not trying to get. What do you think we need to do to win football games?
We, as a 49ers, they need to stay who they are. If they
Yeah, we.
keep running the ball, playing defense, and then when it's time to pass the ball and get to the end zone, then pass the ball and get to the end zone and make the reception, make the receiver catch the ball. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing a run play, okay,
I
cool.
mean, we can't make the receiver
So
catch the ball unless the receiver is going to catch the ball.
But you're
But
saying, what do you need to make like?
yeah, obviously that's the game of football. You run the ball and you
Yeah.
pass the ball and you catch the ball. Do you think Kyle Shanahan has any like parts in this? Like
yeah,
you know, like
definitely.
is some people are saying like he should like we should change the coach. You know what I mean? Like this guy's days are numbered. Like you know, losing all these leads and fucking can't like blow out a team. We can't. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I mean, it's a collective thing. I mean, it's not on one person, but it is kind of like not guiding the person to the right place. But then at the same time, it's like both like, it's two like negative, batteries are just producing negative stuff. You know what I mean? Like bad play calling and then bad, throwing. You know what I mean? Bad play
Yeah.
decision during the play that's happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. There's like those little tiny details is what's creating losses. You know what I mean? You got to pay attention to those things. Like, you know what I mean? That's what it is.
So what would you change? Like, would it be like a lineman? Do you think? Is there any analysis? Like, I think McGlinchey fucking gives up like hella like blocks a game. Like sometimes he does like hella like holding calls. Like he gives up like at least one penalty a game. I think
Yeah.
McGlinchey, the right guard, and then like
They're kind of
fucking-
injured too, though, no? So, you know what I
Who?
mean? The lineman.
Well,
The
McGlinchey's a starter. He's been a starter.
O-line?
He hasn't been.
But, like, not the original O-line that we were supposed to start with. There's some people in and out of the
I
lineup.
think one or two guys, but I think McGlinchey's been there since the beginning of the season and last
or
year.
the other guys, though, right?
Yeah, but McGlinchey been giving up like penalties and shit, like holding
Yeah.
calls on some plays and shit, and then like we are injured. There's a lot of injuries on defense, and then offense. It was we have a little bit of injuries, but we have Jimmy G. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna get what we're gonna get from him, right? Like 150 to 200 yards, 15 to 17 completions. You know what I mean? I just think that like we can't just run the ball to death and then expect this guy to make the game saving play, right? So like for the record, like I want to reiterate, you know what I mean? I don't think he's the best quarterback. I think we got what we got, and I just think that we should give him at least like some kind of credit. Like we made it to the NFC Championship game, we made it to the Super Bowl. It's hard to do that stuff, but obviously we had leads in those games and we fucking fumbled those things. You know what I mean? Like so, it's hard to defend that guy. You know what I mean? And but it's hard to not say that he never did shit for us. You know what I mean? He was better than Alex Smith. He's better than what Kaepernick did. Luckily Kaepernick had legs on him and he could run, right? So
Yeah.
it's just, and it's right too. The defense can't keep winning the games for us.
Yeah.
The offense has to score points. So, that's my football analysis for today, I guess.
For sure.
It wasn't a real role player. I just wanted to bring up the conversation of Jimmy G
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I've been
for sure.
getting flamed, yo. I be
sure.
trying to fucking defend this guy when I know that it's like
I
Alright,
wasn't.
bro.
I wasn't even like your position and how you feel about it was not in my thought. I was just what I saw is what I saw, and I judged it off that. I'm not thinking I'm
it's
not.
alright.
I'm not. I'm gonna throw this thing just because it's going to O. Because I don't care who you pick for. I was just seeing what I saw, and I was like, damn, that's what I saw.
yeah.
I'm
it's all
judging what
good.
I saw.
No,
You know
it's
what
all
I mean?
good. Yeah. So, yeah, football's back, and the
Warriors.
Warriors are back. They're 1-3 now. 2 and 3.
No.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
It's only
2
game
and
4.
2.
We're gonna keep going.
4 games only.
So, yeah, man. Episode 11.
Episode 11.
We're getting this right.
Yeah, we're good right here.
Episode 11. We're back, baby. Just keep tuning in. Make sure you guys,
Download,
do those
subscribe.
reviews. Yeah.
Review, download, subscribe. This one's a little bit all over the place, but don't worry about it. You like what you like. You know what I mean? And we're bringing it back to you faster. Faster and much better.
We're gonna try to be here every week, y'all.
Every week. That's
every
it.
week.
There are no seasons. This is it. That was the pilot season, and we're just going strong. You know what I mean? And we're building. We're building right now. That's it. See, we're building. Look at this. We built this. See this outfit? We built this for you.
We cut the fingers.
I had to cut the finger because I couldn't go on my laptop and I couldn't text. So, you know what I mean?
I built this. You
Yeah.
feel me? Yeah, here.
This is my costume for Halloween with the kids. So we're all matching too. So you'll see us on the.
Oh yeah, I
IG
have a
post.
skeleton. We have a skeleton.
On the IG
onesie
post, you'll
too.
see us. But share it, like it, comment. Let us know how you feel, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Follow us on IG, roleplayers_pod, YouTube at the Role Players Podcast. You can find me at Oweezy with 3 E's. Where can they find you, P?
PDUZZ21 or _21 at IG. P does music, Apple Music, YouTube. My YouTube is kind of dry right now. Spotify, all the streaming platforms, and yeah.
Yeah, we're on all the streaming platforms
Are we on
for this.
iHeartRadio?
We're on iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcast, or is it Amazon Music? Yeah, we're on that. We're on Google Podcasts. You know what I mean? Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You know what I mean? Come see us, Anchor. You know what I mean? Yeah, and we did a fucking an ad for Anchor. So check that out, y'all.
Check it out.
Listen
Run
to
it up.
that.
Run up the numbers for
Give
us.
us some coins and pennies for every listen. You know what I mean? Because
It's
that's
half
what
a
we're
do-
getting. We're at
it's
$1 right now.
Half a penny for every ad you listen to, but it's all good.
All right. Peace, y'all.
See ya.
Bow, wow, wow. Cool.
All right. That was good. I like it.
All right.